Hey, it's Sizzling Popcorn. In this video, we're going to take the Zenith CH701 STOL aircraft, and we're going to take it from Massena International, Richards Field, and this is in upstate New York. We're going to go down. We're actually going to go take a look at my old family cottage. We actually sold this. It'll be 2 years this summer, but we're going to pass by there. Then we're going to head down into the Adirondacks, go to Lake Placid, and then turn up. We'll go to Whiteface Mountain, and then we'll land at Catalano Airfield, just a little short strip beside Whiteface Mountain. So we're going to go live weather, live time, live everything. But this video is not live, it's pre-recorded. One of my new subscribers just told me about this plane. When I'm cruising, I should be at about 4,000 to 4,500 RPM. I think that's what he said. Because I was going pretty much full tilt in my previous video with this. Yeah, well, actually about 4,500 to 4,900 RPM to cruise at. And where's my RPM? Yes, where's my RPM? Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, so keep it between the 4,500 and 4,900. All right, let's take off. We're not going to worry about the ATC because we're in a simulator and there's no one else around other than live traffic. Live weather. There's no snow on the ground? I guess not. Live weather. So let's pick it up. Here's my co-pilot for today. We're not going to go up too high. Want to be able to see things, especially I want to see what the cottage looks like. Looks like oh yes, that's the mall. Yes, exactly. That's like the Ames, the Massena Mall. I remember growing up, we'd cross over the border to go shopping in the US because it was cheaper. Because the Canadian dollar was actually worth more than the American. Let me get back onto my route. Yeah, so here I'm between 5,000 and 6,000 RPM. I can bring back the throttle and then cruise at about between 45 and 4,900. I've flown around here before, but didn't really have a way of really picking up on things, like where things were, like the roads. But now I'm using little nav maps If you've never used it before, you gotta use it. Like, it's a great app. It's a free app. So you don't have to go and get Navigraphs, pay a subscription for that. It's not gonna have. I don't think there's charts in here, like for the airports, or there might be some, but very few. But it's a great thing, because then you can see, you can create your flight plan in it, and then you can have it on another screen and be able to see where you are in comparison to your route, rather than a small VFR map that's in the sim. Because that VFR map, it's tiny, but well, you can actually make it bigger if you want. But the thing with that VFR map is that in the past there was bugs with it. Now it's fine, but you don't have as much details as the little nav maps. More east, because my first waypoint is actually going to be just down the road from the cottage. This is a long straightaway, and you go up the hill, and then boom, it's right there. That's when I'm driving. I've actually flown over the cottage years ago. Friends of the family. I'm not sure if you had a Cessna or something else, but that's pretty much how first time I ever saw a flight simulator was at their place, Flight Simulator 95. And then later picked up Flight Simulator 98. We played around with that, but we didn't really know what we were doing. And then later I got some of the other sims. Going to cross over to Brazier Ironworks. Because it's a little village. Like, when I mean little village, it's just like, I don't know, maybe 100 houses. And then you can follow County Route 55 to get to the cottage. I just turned down the volume on the engine, just so you can hear me, because the engine was actually louder than me. But you can see the Adirondacks in the horizon, all those mountains. And Whiteface Mountain is the biggest of the mountains in the Adirondacks, and it's also a ski hill. very popular tourist location because you had the Winter Olympics, what, 1980, I think, in Lake Placid. All right, so this is Brazier Ironworks. Oh, there we go. Now I know which road to follow. I'm gonna go on the exterior view just so I can see the road. Okay, county route 55, and then yeah, just at the top of the hill is body truck. See the land. The trees are way too dense here, but no wonder I was never able to find this in the past. Oh, what do you? Yeah, buddy, shit. Okay, it's not exactly like that, but I think it is. It was bread. And then the house, I think, was green. Let's move up, because that's the neighbors across the street. And this river is deer. Here. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, you got it. Because this used to be the old county route. Old county route would go straight through, but then we ended up getting buying this part of the land from the government, from the state. So then this became the driveway. The trees, there's way too many trees here, but you go right down here. And at the end of this driveway, there's a shed and the cottage. Yeah, wow. But both buildings obviously are like generic buildings. So the cottage wasn't like that many windows, and this over here is pretty much garage. But yeah, looks cool. Now we gotta figure out how we're gonna get back on the railing. First. Here. Let's just move it back up. But yeah, that was fun. Now we're gonna go on our way to into the Adirondacks because we haven't gone there yet. Lots of trees. Every time I look at you, you turn your head. So if I'm not looking at you, are you looking at me? I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. That's Deer River. Deer River. But probably about out here would be Malone, New York. And on your way to Malone, New York, you'll go through a little village, Moira. Well, I remember I ended up getting stuck at in Washington on my way to Arizona, and they ended up putting me into a hotel overnight, and then I had to go the next morning to Denver, then to Phoenix. Well, there was a couple on the shuttle to the hotel. They were sitting right behind me, and but when we got to the hotel, their room was right across from mine. We had vouchers for supper. Said, hey, you're by yourself, you want to come eat with us? Like, oh, yeah, sure. So when we're having supper, and so they're like, oh, where are you from? Are you from Copenhagen? Copenhagen. Well, because on the shuttle bus I was talking to someone that was from Finland, and they were on their way to Copenhagen and then to Finland. I said, no. I said, I'm from like in Canada, but on the other side of like Massena, New York. And they're like, oh wow. I said, so where are you guys from? Oh, we're from a little place up in northern in upper state New York, Moira, New York. I was like, what? Moira, New York? That's like close to the cottage. And like they ended up knowing people that I knew, and we're like in Washington DC at an airport. Small world. This looks like county road. I can't see because every time the little nav map wants to zoom back out. But I'm not trying to follow the roads. I'm going as the bird flies, or as the crow flies. Let's check the RPM. Yeah, but out here it's pretty much forest, farmland, not too much. Even Massena, New York, where we left off from, population's I think 16,000. Alone, I think, is even smaller. Just never know who you're gonna meet, where you're gonna meet them. Talking about meeting people, if you want to, if you've never done a multiplayer flight, a Microsoft Flight Simulator, or even if you have, we do have a community of real and sim pilots, and we fly every Wednesday and Friday night. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below to our Discord, and that way you can find out when the next flight is and join us. It's always great. We have lots of fun, have some laughs, and discover the world. Recently, we've been to New Zealand, Iceland, Spain, across the in the U.S., so like on the west coast of Canada and British Columbia, all over the place. And there's the people you're flying with are from all over the world. Like we've got people like, even though it's like midnight GMT when we're flying, we have Europeans, we have Swedish, Hungarians, we got Aussies, Kiwis, Americans, Canadians, and even some in Singapore. It's just crazy the people you meet. So right now we're going about 85 miles per hour. Because the gauge is in miles per hour, not nautical miles. We'll be passing by Adirondack Regional Airport, which is in Saranac Lake. But you can see as we're now in the Adirondacks, those hills are now becoming mountains, and now lots of lakes around here. Lots of I've never gone camping around here, but I've seen on the road, off of the road, there are lots of camping spots around here. It must be a beautiful day there, because clear skies. Although there's no snow on the ground, I'm pretty sure there is snow on the ground right now. You can see how the flap with the wind, the flap just flickers a bit. Not sure what Whiteface Mountain is going to look like in the sim, if it's going to have the road going up to it. I don't think there's going to be any chairlifts. Never seen any chairlifts elsewhere in the world in the simulator. I didn't look, but yeah, it should be good for fuel. I've got a quarter of a tank left. Start off with half a tank by default. And if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more, make sure you smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you'll know when the next video comes out or when I go into a live stream. And like I said earlier, our community flights on Wednesdays and Friday nights, those are all live streamed here on the channel. And even if you can't make it, you can always you can take a look to see where we went, or you can even go back to past events They're always pretty much logged there. This has to be on the nose. Getting close to the New York 30. New York 30 goes down. I think New York 30 goes to, you can connect to the New York 86. New York 86 will then take you down to Lake Placid. But yeah, and also a lot of places for picnics around here. It's a very nice area. Oh, wait a second. I was like, I've got a quarter of a tank of fuel, but actually that's right and left tank. Yeah, left tank. So it's taken from the left tank. I need to switch that. Lighting light I don't need on. Taxi light don't need on. But actually, this here will have more luggage. If you put more weight back here, they'll put in more luggage. It doesn't make or break this airplane, but nice little add-on. Yeah, not sure. My fuel selector again. But it is, the right's coming down a bit, but the left is choke lever, throttle. Oh, right here, fuel. Was that the fuel cutoff? Oh, right and left. For some reason, it was pointed down, so I actually cut it off. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, this is the New York 30. Can't follow it because it's green. Hard to follow that, yeah. Yeah, so one of my newest subscribers, the one that told me about the cruising at 4,500 to 4,900, he was saying that the exterior textures are very real, as the skin on the plane is covered with the 6061 T6 aluminum that is only 0.016 of an inch thick. And the thickness of the skin causes oil caning, which gives it that ripple look. So you'll see here, it's got that ripple look on the wings. And this guy's got the plane. Yeah, so he actually owns plane, the CH701 BU. As I built this one for real, and it's based in Lufker, which with this aircraft, it comes with the New York State bush flight, and you start out off in Lufker. It's like, oh, wow, it's nice. So right over there is Adirondacks Regional Airport. But we're going to continue down to Lake Placid. Lake Placid will then turn up northeast towards Whiteface. See the runway lights for Adirondack. And I remember we would come down to Lake Placid a lot. It's not like 10 times a year, but like once or twice a year, come down. I think most of the time it was Mother's Day weekend. We'd stay at the Howard Johnson in Lake Placid. And we'd have a pool, indoor pool to swim in. Go downtown, walking downtown. We do that like for years. Go down there. Nice place. And then they've got a Howard Johnson restaurant at the bottom of the hill. At the top of the hill is the hotel. So this on the left is a little Mackenzie Mountain, 254 meters high. Because little nav maps has it in metric, not in imperial, so I'd have to do the math in order to tell you in feet. But you know, other than the U.S., you're gonna talk in meters anyways, and in Canada, it's like it's weird because we're like half and half. Like I was taught the metric system in school, but when we talk, like I don't say I'm 100 and whatever centimeters tall. I'll say like I'm 6'1". And I think that's just because I'm so close to the U.S. that we've got like a hybrid system. But in the UK, you've got it's miles per hour, so I don't know. So we're getting very close to Lake Placid. Adirondack Lake is more so behind us. Just trying to maneuver around the mountains, but it could have went on the other side. Keep it onto the GPS line, but keeping it scenic. So actually I can see the lights for the runway in Lake Placid. Let's see if we can see the ski jump, because there is the ski jump from the Olympics, and they also do training there year round. Well, the ski jump and the bobsled track. Those are on the other side. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's on the other side of Lake Placid by the airport. So yeah, if we keep going towards those lights. Because it's right across the street from, or right across the highway from the airport. just gonna turn in, go down to Main Street. Golf course. Go to the exterior view. No, don't see the jumps. Wasn't expecting it, because that would have to be custom made. It's just like the ski lifts. All right, so now we're off to Whiteface, and I think Whiteface is right there, just coming out of our view. Straight ahead. Gonna have to climb up. I want to circle around at the top, and while we're doing that, we'll also see if the road goes up the mountain. So that is Lake Placid. And no, not Lake Placid where the alligator or the alligator crocodile chews up people. It looks like the road is going up because I can see something winding here, and the road definitely winds going up there. And I think on the way there you actually pass by Santa's village. I think most of the time when we go by, it's closed anyways. Out of season. But I got a feeling that we did visit it once, maybe twice. Maybe when I was too little to remember, and then one later on. So actually, this right here is Little Whiteface, and then this is Whiteface Mountain. I wonder, they might put this as like cable lines, like electrical power lines, instead of chairlift. So, Whiteface Mountain is... Well, actually, Little Whiteface is 1,111 meters. And Whiteface is 1,466 meters. And I've been up here before where you actually go through the clouds to get up to the top. And then you, when you're up there, you look off, you can see the peaks of other mountains around in the Adirondacks just peeking above the clouds. Yeah, they don't have it as an actual road, but you can see the remnant of the road. There's actually a house there. And they got a house at the top because it's... Oh, here's the road. And then at the top is your observatory. So you can drive up. This is all your parking area. And then here at the building, you can then take this tunnel. And then it'll get you on an elevator to get up even higher. Yeah, that looks nice. So now we're gonna have to descend to get down to Catalano. Catalano's at 840 feet. So we're gonna have to drop a lot. So this little town here is Wilmington. We'll have to cross that before we get to Catalano Airfield. The airfield, I think it is a grass strip. 1,594 feet in length. Got about 500 feet. Just stay up here and you can see the strip. I think that might have been my engine or my son dropping something in the kitchen. Hazleton? Right. We'll put one flat. There we go. We've landed at Atalano airstrip, grass strip, and that's pretty much the end of this trip. If you liked it, make sure you smash that like button. If you've ever been here before, let me know in the comments down below. You know, if you've been here, or even if you've never been here but you've flown this aircraft before. Let me know in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you'll know when the next video comes out, or when I go into live stream. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.